Dear friends, the book for today is Rhythm Roger, The Secrets of Electron by author Himashu. It's a telecom fantasy. The publisher of the book is Invincible Publishers and the price of the book is Rs 199. I had enjoyed reading the earlier novel of the author, which was a love story if I am not mistaken. But this is a different genre, a science fiction for niche readers. Needless to say that after Wuhan virus, science fictions have started looking more earthly. Anything can happen anytime. Kabhi bhi kuch bhi ho sakta hai. I would have preferred a much more comprehensive preface and a striking story revealing back page by the author for love at first sight with the book, but it was not to be. The author flags a seminal fear that has begun to engulf the world. He says that if virtual world of smartphones, tablets, PUBG and mobile screens start taking precedence over football and basketball fields and games such as hide and seek or running around the trees and hugging buddies and talking and rejoicing with friends, the world is surely in a kind of impending danger, not an abnormal thought till COVID-19 struck the world that has changed many sound perspectives of the world. Since it's a recently launched book, I won't be a spoiler, but let me give you some pointers. The story is about ET, extraterrestrial. Their world is different. It opens in a place called Electron, the electromagnetic world, once ruled by Queen Anagol. The place is infested by spiders, where on the tallest peak of Electron, the peak of Spuder, is the house of Crawler, the ferocious-looking spider. The chief protagonist is Rhythm, a scientist in Finland who has been part of the world's first mobile call. But the day has more to offer. The same night he meets someone who resembles an alien, and what follows is something quite unexpected. The alien is from Electron. He has come for a very special task, and that is to get the crown prince of Electron, who happens to be scientist Rhythm, back to Electron. Rhythm is destined to fight against the dark forces who are trying to take over Electron, and it is now for Rhythm to save the electromagnetic world of Electron. This results in a great tussle between V-slots and the D-slots. When D-slots come into their full existence, humans will become slaves to mobiles. They will keep these mobiles always with them. They will transfer images, videos, and many more things in seconds, causing disruption and information bulging. They would start using D-slots for voice calls, and soon V-slots will start dying. The book is quite a roller coaster ride with too many characters and a plethora of happenings, difficult to routinely memorize and internalize, mostly in the ambit of extraterrestrial, reminding you of the old Doordarshan serial Star Trek. Many of these characters do not have a consequential role in the story, but they have good styling and interesting names. Author has undertaken a tough mental drill to spin out interesting names and has linked it up all too well within certain scientific and IT personalities of the world. When Rhythm emerges in Electron, he transforms into a young Roger. After third or the fourth chapter, one loses count of the myriad characters and the gush and flush of happenings, and that is where I feel a comprehensive preface would have kept the reader abreast about the holistic motive or mission of this science fiction, chapter after chapter, which is missing. And for a long part of the book, a sense of the ultimate mission remains a suspense, barring the face-off between D-slots and V-slots. But who are D-slots and V-slots? Well, read the book to find out. The book has some 22 chapters spread over some 214 pages. The graphics and illustrations are interesting and only adds to your imagination of how the sci-fi characters look like. Author's flight of imagination is interesting. He must have spent a good amount of time researching it. He has connected his imagination with the scientists of the past and certain inventors of present times. The book takes you through quite a few countries and continents and through the usual switch on style of entries and exits of alien characters. In between there is also a speck of love between two characters. The language used by the author is plain English. The book connects things that exist in the human world and their technical replicas in Electron, which is again interesting. Something like scientist Heinrich Rudolf Hertz invented a unit of frequency and discovered electromagnetic waves, but virtually he created a world of electromagnetic waves in the book. The virtual world, which is always around human beings but cannot be seen or felt, is the world of unknown powers known as Electron. World is not only what we see. Rhythm has entered Electron. Now it's your turn to take your part to know about the secrets of the Electron world, which Rhythm is advised when he has entered Electron. The book has a certain ending, like many other science fictions, which goes on and on, episode after episode, where the author leaves tectonic issues unresolved for some other eon or galaxy or planet to resolve. The war between the D-slots and the V-slots shall go on. D-slots have entered planet Earth, and yes, there is an uncle of rhythm on Earth who offers him reindeer's meat. Have you tasted reindeer's meat, friends? Overall, it's an interesting read, provided you like science fiction. I guess the prime readers would be the younger age group between 15 and 30. Goodbye and see you soon.